What's up guys, John here with Sherpa. Today we're going to be showing you how to mount the rear tray in your JLU. One quick thing to note before starting, if you already have a Sherpa QDHD mount, you're going to already have these rear mounts. If not, you're going to need to pick them up separately before installing the tray. All right, so it's always good to do a quick hardware check before getting started. Obviously you'll have your rear tray. This is actually just a prototype, which is why it's all scratched up. As far as tools, you'll need an 11mm socket, a 7/16 wrench, a 3/16 Allen key, and then you want to check your PDF for all the included hardware. And just a reminder, if you have the QDHD, you will not need these mounts with that included hardware. So we're going to start with the rear mounts. Before mounting these, you're actually going to have to remove this piece of plastic. This Jeep has actually already had that plastic removed, so we're going to reference a previous video we've made where Gage shows you how to remove that piece.
On the back of this cage, there's this center piece that's plastic and it's just clipped in. So just work your way around it and it should pop right off. There we go.
So these mounts are driver and passenger side specific. We're going to start with the passenger side. You just need to line up these holes and then take your M8 bolt and thread it through. You can do that by hand about halfway, just enough to keep it in place. Once you've got both of those about halfway, you can then tighten it down with your Allen key. So once you finish up on the passenger side, you're just going to do the same thing on the driver's side. So once you've got the mounts installed, it's now time to install the tray. It's helpful to go ahead and pick the approximate height that you want to install it in, and then you want to grab it. And we found it's also helpful to drop it in from the top. And then it's also extremely helpful to have a friend install the hardware while you hold the tray in place. So for the hardware, we're using 1/4-20 bolts. These are going to have 2 washers. One's going to go on the outside of the mount and one's going to go on the inside of the mount. You're going to tighten that down with your 11mm socket. And you're going to need to hold that nut with your 7/16 wrench. So that's pretty much it for attaching the tray to the mounts. Optionally, you are able to reattach the plastic here. It just requires a little bit of cutting. So here's a clip of Gage showing you how to reattach that.
Here are the caps that we took off in the rear. We're going to cut out this section so that we can reinstall that over the rear brackets. Measurements on this guy are going to be 1/2 inch from this edge, mark there, 1/2 inch from this back edge, and then we're going to go 1/2 inch in and then connect the lines, and we're going to cut that whole section out. All right, once you're all finished, they should look something like this, and we'll go install them on the back of the Jeep.
So that's pretty much it for installing the JLU rear tray. If you have any questions, you can reach out via DM, email, or give us a call. Thanks.